Yo, what up, it's the kid CJ City. So we back with a brand new sneaker review. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the Air Jordan 3 UNCs. Now, last year, we got a little wind of this sneaker releasing. It was rumored that this sneaker and also the Oregon 4s were going to be releasing in 2020. A lot of rumors were floating around. The time has finally come. These sneakers are finally here. We've been waiting since last year for them to drop these sneakers. This was a sample, and then now we're getting a general release. So this is definitely a good thing that you guys can add to your collection without trying to hunt down those rare samples, man. I got all the specs and all the details coming on this sneaker. I hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, so we have our Air Jordan 3 UNC right here. The official retail price on these is going to be $190. So, previously, these sneakers did kind of release as a sample. The sneaker, was basically exactly the same. The only thing different was the tongue. They had our Tar Heel branding up there on the tongue, and this was like a player exclusive. Samples were floating around. You know how samples are. They're extremely rare, extremely hard to get. But here we finally have a general release, and this sneaker is basically the same. They just switched up the tongue just a little bit, man. So let's go ahead and dive into the sneakers. First and foremost, we have an all white upper going on here, and that is going to come in our nice plush leather. The leather on here is going to be really good, nice and soft to the touch. When you actually press that in, you guys will be able to see the impressions. When you have this on foot, it's going to be really soft as well. So, they didn't skip out on the quality here. I really like this leather going on here, and honestly, it's something about this entire sneaker that really reminds me of the old school, cement Jordans, the white ones. Really nice, man. And also I think it has to do with the the vibe of the elephant print right here, just the color. Sometimes they switch it up a little bit, sometimes it's a little darker, sometimes it's a little lighter, but this one I feel like they nailed it perfectly when it comes to the elephant print here, man. So you guys will be able to see back here, we are going to have our elephant print that's going to come in kind of like a lighter gray. This isn't like the dark gray or anything like that. You guys will be able to see that on the back, and then up here at the top, you guys will be able to see that as well. We have our elephant print. It's just embossed in there, and I honestly feel like this cut of the elephant print is a little lower. It's not high. It just gives me that OG vibe. It just gives me that feel that I have the OG white cements in my hand. So you guys will get that same vibe when it comes to these sneakers. We are going to have an all white midsole right there, and then on the very back we're going to have our UNC blue here, and then of course this is just to pay homage to Michael Jordan's college years, so that's pretty dope. We are going to have our blues there as well, and then of course we are going to have our air unit down there as well, man. So that's pretty dope. Topped off with our blue right here on the eyelids. We are going to have our perforated holes that's coming along here on the side. We have a little bit on the back going on here as well, and then also that carries on to the very top of the tongue. You guys will be able to see that right there as well. All white laces going on here, and then let's take a look at the tongue. This is honestly, sounds kind of crazy, but it's honestly like my favorite part of the sneaker. So they decided to go with the Jumpman here. Like I said, they took off the Tar Heel branding and they swapped it out for this Jumpman. But I feel like they did a really good job with this Jumpman here. I feel like this is like, triple threaded. It just pops out. It's just almost like 3D-ish. Usually it's kind of flat. This one pops out a lot, and then that contrasting stitching with the black on there, I feel like it captures the UNC branding perfectly, so I love it, man. I'm a big fan of this. We are going to have that coming in our blue, and then like I said, we have our contrasting stitching with our white going on there as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at the flip side here. You guys will be able to see more of the same thing. We have our nice plush, white going on there, and then we are going to have our elephant print right here, all white midsole, and then we do have our UNC blue that carries along there. I did forget to mention this is, topped off with, hits of our navy blue as well. So, I like that, man. So we are going to have that right here on the top of the eyelids, and then the eyelids here, and then on the very back of the sock liner, we are going to have our navy blue there as well. Let's take a look at the very back right here. Our heel tab is going to come in our all white, and then we are going to have more of our navy blue on our Jumpman, and then our Air logo right here. We don't have a Nike sign in the back, but it's okay, man. We are going to have our OG feel with our Jumpman and our Air going on there, and then of course more of that elephant print going on there, topped off with our UNC blue there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the very bottom of the sneaker. We are going to have our majority gray going on there. We have our UNC pod right there. That's going to come in our blue, and then we have navy navy blue going on with an all white Jordan branding right there. So that's basically going to do it for our UNC Jordan 3s. Like I said, this was, you know, a sample, but here we finally are going to have a general release, and I have no complaints with this sneaker at all, man. So drop those comments down below. Let me know what you guys are feeling about these sneakers, and also make sure you guys download that Shiekh app so you guys can enter that raffle and you guys can get your hands on a pair of these sneakers. So that basically wraps things up here. Make sure you guys drop those comments down below. Let us know what you guys are feeling about these Air Jordan 3 UNCs. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, hit that bell, turn on those notifications so you guys can get an email alert every single time we upload brand new sneaker content. And lastly, I gotta let everybody know to go out there and download our mobile Shiekh app on your iPhone and your Android. There you will be alerted every single time new sneakers release. And then also you will be able to be the first to enter into all of our raffles that we hold there. You will be able to get your hands on a pair of those sneakers. But nonetheless, until next time, I'm CJ City. I'm signing out. We appreciate all the love. Peace.